Hey guys, day 5 of Project Gratitude, the Magic 28. Jonathan Liu here, and today's topic is pretty awesome. It's magic money, and this is a topic that I know I've been struggling with for a little bit, or for a while, I should say. And I know a lot of people out there are also kind of struggling with it. And today, I gotta say, I think I've made some sort of a breakthrough, and I'm very fortunate to accomplish this, or to be blessed with the parents that I have that have helped me out here. But before I go on to that, basically in this chapter, what Rhonda Burns is talking about in the magic is that we must be grateful for what we have. She says right here on the first sentence that gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty. So we need to be grateful for what we do have. And it's when it comes to money, whenever you're feeling, sad or envious or disappointed, or you just have these like worry, negative feelings about money, then you're going to attract more of that. You're sending a signal out to the universe saying, hey, I like being worried about money, so go ahead and give me more worry. And that's what's going to happen. And that's what I've been kind of going through this past, I'd say almost year and a half, maybe 2 years. And recently I started this whole gratitude thing, and I started being more and more grateful for the things I had. And I did this exercise, and a big shift happened. And I'll share a little bit more about that near the end of this video. Okay, so it's I know this is a kind of a tricky subject, especially when you don't have any money. It's really difficult to have that faith and to be grateful for something that's not there, but a good way to do this is one part of the exercise is to just kind of get in that calm state and just start thinking about all the abundance and the blessings that you do have, in your whole life. Think about it. Like, do you have food to eat? Do you have a place to sleep? Do you have did you ever receive birthday gifts? Did you receive an education? Did you how did you travel to school? Did you have a car? Did you walk? Did you take the bus? Did you have a bike? Did you have toys? Did you use electricity or gas or water? Have you gone to the doctor and taken medicines? Have you gone out and had a beer with friends or anything, right? Think about that. All those things in your life, in your entire life, those all cost money, something in some way, shape, or form. And you're able to experience those, right? So it's something to be grateful for. It's like, yeah, you know what? And it was really weird because the past year I hadn't had any monetary value, but I was still able to go on these trips. I was able to go on this past cruise, which was amazing, and eat all I want. I probably gained like 5 pounds easily. But I've been able to go to Vegas. I've been able to and then stay in a suite at the Cosmopolitan, and I had no money at that time, and just all these things. I've always had food, I've always had shelter, I've always been very blessed to have these things, but I wasn't being grateful for them. I didn't really appreciate them. And after I did this exercise, I started really thinking, like, wow, this is pretty deep, man. I'm really blessed. I have a lot of things, and I've been able to experience a wonderful life, and that's due to having great friends and great family, and being fortunate enough to be pretty well off, I'd say. Heck, I could say very abundant. But I never had that monetary value, and I kept connecting wealth and richness to just money, when in reality, life is abundance. I've been abundant in life, and I have not appreciated and been grateful for everything. So to continue on with the exercise, so you think about all the things that have happened, and all the blessings you've had, and then what you do is you get a bill, and on that bill you write, and this is my bill here, and I kind of just wrote it on top. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's all kind of blurry there, but it just says, thank you for all the money you've given me throughout my life. Okay, thank you for all the money, or I put you've been given throughout my life. You're actually supposed to write money I've been given throughout my life. So this right here is, I did this like 4 days ago. I put it in my wallet, and every time I pull it out, I look at it, I read it. Thank you for all the money I've been given given to me throughout my life. And I have a little smiley face here, and feels good. It feels good. And I've just been very grateful for it. So every few hours, every couple of days, pull it out and just look at it and be grateful and think about all the things that you've had in this life and you've experienced, and be grateful for that. And here's what happened to me. Here's just a personal example. So before I went on my cruise, I had negative $60 because the cruise took $100 as a deposit, which I didn't know they were going to do. So I went into an overdraft, which cost me $10. And also I was fortunate because my dad had a backup account, so it wasn't horrible. Now, when I got back from the cruise, I was expecting I had to pay gratuity and taxes and things like that. I was expecting to have, a higher negative number in my account. But for some reason, when I got back, I had $300 positive in my account. So apparently they had returned my $100, and I had gotten $197 from the program I bought. I asked for a refund, and that one processed through. And so somehow I ended up with like $300 in my bank account, and then I decided to get another refund, so I'm getting another $200. And all of a sudden I came back and I just had money in my account. I was like, wow, this is really cool. Not a whole lot, but I was so grateful. I was like, yes, dude, it just feels good to have some money in the account. And I felt so blessed and so happy. And then today was liberating for me. I was able to, and this is actually my parents' idea, but I'm so grateful they came up with it. And they offered to be the bank. They realized I'm paying all this debt out, and it's, interest upon interest upon interest. And they decided, well, hey, why don't you allow us to be the bank? We'll give you the loan, we'll take care of your debt, and you pay us back. And it'll be low interest or no interest. I thought, okay, well, sure, why not? And I think it's a really great idea, and I feel very, once again, fortunate and blessed, and I really do need to pay them back on this, because I'm not going to lie, it's happened before and I didn't pay them back. So this time I'm really putting it on myself and putting it out there that I am going to pay them back. And they also were able to help me in the interim period where I am getting a job, and that's another thing, is I just had an interview this morning with Eat, Stay, Love, and it looks like I'm going to get hired, and he wants to bring me on, and I just have all these ideas that I want to let out, and really it's just really quite amazing. So I'm very fortunate, I'm very blessed, and it's like it's just a surreal feeling, and it's kind of weird going from so much debt to debt free, and it's very liberating. But at the same time, I don't know if I can say I earned it, or even if I deserved it, to be honest. But I know that I'm willing to work as hard as I can. I mean, this is all I've got. There's, one of the conditions was that I can't ask for money anymore from my parents. It's just boom, and I don't intend to. And I'm happy that this happened, because it really forces me to get up, get out there, make it happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to make it happen, and that's just the bottom line. Okay, so but this all started because I was so grateful for everything I had, from being able to be on that cruise, for being grateful just having a bank account, then having a little bit of money, and now I'm debt free, which is kind of crazy to me. I mean, I still have a timeshare, but that's going to be taken care of on a separate level. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, there's really progress or a breakthrough here, and I just feel very blessed to have the family that I have, and to be able to be on this journey and share this journey with you guys, and I want to earn it. I don't want this to just be, I don't want to hand out. I'm not a charity case. I want to put in my work, put in my effort, and I know deep in here that I can do it. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and just be grateful for what you do have. You know, whether it's a little, it's a lot, just whatever you have, just, you know, if you look at it, we really do have a lot, especially out here in America. So, thank you. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.